So it's 6:45. Thank you all for coming out. Again, if you have a cell phone with you, please just put it on mute for now. If you need to answer a call or text, please step outside, and you're welcome to come back in. You're not gonna bother us any by doing so. We're gonna start the notice of the public zone hearing. Um, the item A, David and Elizabeth Cruz are requesting a zone change from residential district single family R1 to residential district multifamily R2 for the property located at 500 Suller Street. They haven't gotten all their stuff together yet, so they asked if we could just kind of table it and maybe come in next month. So
Can we just talk about it a little bit, see what they need or anything, or?
I'm sure we know exactly what it is that they need. So they were.
They don't have any plans officially that that's what they want to present.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So we're going to go ahead and move to item B. Paul Crutchfield, he's requesting a variance for a new deck build at his residence located at the 132nd Street. Do you have some pictures of
Yes, yes.
Paul? You want to come up and um, tell us a little bit about what it is you want to kind of do? I mean, you can just use that, turn that mic on there. I think I've seen. You should have this right here.
there it is, John.
Okay.
Um, I, on the side of the house there where the, thank you, perfect. Right there where that plastic trash can is, from the doorway right above it to just in front of, just on the other side of the air conditioner. I want to put a deck going from the air conditioner over to the slab. And Sal and I measured it yesterday, and it'll be 3'10" from the fence. And the neighbor that lives on the other side of the fence came out and talked to Sal and myself and my wife, and she had no problem with it. We'll have almost 4 feet, just to walk by, like in that yellow wheelbarrow is in the picture.
So I just want to kind of show this real quick here. So this is an aerial shot Mr. Crutchfield provided. This is his drawing here. So he's correct. So the difference between what he'd like is 3 foot 10 inches. So it's about 3 foot 2 inches short of our 7 foot variance. So he's just asking for that difference. Like I said, there's roughly about 4 feet, 310 between the fence line and where he wants to end the.
Is that going to go even with the concrete slab? That's the back of the house.
I don't know. I didn't measure that part. It's,
Well,
no, it'll stick out a little bit
A
past.
little past it.
Yeah, because it looks like there's probably 6 feet between the fence and the slab.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll basically end about here, right, Mr. Crutchfield, and
Yeah.
end about there, and we're
Yeah,
It's about-
it'll end even with the house, and it's kind of hard to see from those pictures. Yeah, I didn't do such a good job on the overhead one. But it'll end, the deck will end at the corner of the house, and there'll just be 3 steps going down so you can step up onto the concrete, and we don't have to walk in the mud and all that stuff in the winter time.
Does anybody have any questions or any?
In the future, you're gonna wanna cover it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it'll be, I plan on doing it all at the same time. I've got a Texas windstorm engineer that I've got on retainer to help make sure everything's correct and windstorm approved and, all that good stuff.
Did you go out there with the inspector, or he wasn't able to make it?
well, he's basically said that he's gone by the 7 foot, and any variance is up to council. And like I said, I went out there, met Mr. Crutchfield, and measured it together. And like I said, like he said, Miss Quintero was his neighbor was there, and I asked her a couple times just make sure
Yeah.
that she was okay with it. She didn't have any issue at all with it.
So, I mean, this
And
is
I-
kind of, would we have require something in written, like in written form from the neighbor?
Usually we just do that out of courtesy.
Right.
Right, I think you got that letter, right?
No, I was gonna do that, but being Sal was planning on coming by, I figured face to face was better than any piece of
You
paper.
talked to her?
Yeah, yes, I talked to her.
He's okay.
And I usually ask a question 3 times. Most of the, it's just force of habit, you know.
So
But
I think for our records, if we could just get something in writing.
Yeah.
sure. And I can if I can type it up, Ms. Crutchfield, and just
Okay.
go over there and just have her look at it and sign it.
That'd be great.
Also, I did share this with the fire chief, and he did not see any kind of fire code violations because that was one of the concerns the inspector had initially.
Okay.
So he said that he didn't have any issue with it either. So
Well, I think that this will be, once we go into the regular meeting, we'll actually be able to take some action on it. Does anybody have any more questions?
You said it's
Or
gonna
any
be a deck over,
concerns?
Yeah, I'll put a
A
top,
top.
whatever
a
you
little
call
roof, a little
it, shade, whatever, roof, yeah.
Well, if nobody have any more questions, I appreciate you coming. Once we get to the regular meeting is when we'll be able to kind of take action on it. So we just need to hear exactly what you guys had
All right,
planned.
thank you.
All right, thank you. So that's the only things that we had on the agenda for the public zone. Does anybody out here, I mean, I need to just ask, is there anybody here to discuss or to talk about that? That you might have some concerns or anything about it? Okay, so if there is nobody else that wants to talk, we'll go ahead and adjourn the zoning hearing. You got the time? Thank you, ma'am. We will start back up at 7 o'clock with the regular meeting. Thank y'all.